basically given away the climax of the story in the title of the video, but yeah, right now I'm very tired, a bit retarded, because yesterday I made an amazing decision to go all in on degeneracy. Well, not really degeneracy, but basically self-sabotaging. So right now, like, Ramadan is going on and my sleep is like magnificently effed up. And yeah, since like whenever your sleep like goes bad, your mental health, like at least for me, whenever my sleep goes bad, my mental health goes bad. And when your mental health is bad, you really can't work on anything. I can't work on the thing that I really want to do the most. I can't work on my business, I can't work on my writing. And yeah, that makes me feel double shittier. Not going to the gym also, because the timings are just messed up. And yeah, you can call me a little bitch. People always find a way, but I really can't do it without sleep. So you can call me a little bitch and all that. But yeah, since no good things are happening, I really can't. I always have this rule of like 100% presence, where if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it like all in. And right now I can't be all in on self-improvement, and being half in, half out, it just like hurts your brain more. So all in on degeneracy or anti-self-improvement. And how that has manifested is by me eating Doritos, Pringles, muffins. Yeah, I checked the macros on the muffins yesterday. 400 calories per muffin, like this much. And it has like 65 grams of carbs. That's my diet right now. Kind of feel sorry for myself, but I know that I can't do anything about it right now. Or probably I can. Like I said, you can call me a pussy, but this is the best I can do right now. Watching TV shows, yeah, just not it. Either way, yeah, that's why I'm tired. That's why my voice will be tired. But here's the main part of the video. I just finished my final meeting, like a mentorship meeting. It's not really a mentorship. It's just some stupid thing. And my mentor, I'm the mentee. The mentor basically had a job. She was working somewhere, and I can't say. I don't think I can say. But she went into work. So like I was seeing her today after like a month, and I asked her like, how's your job going? Did you have a shift today? And she's like, yeah, about that. And then she told me the story where she went into work, and just before like work time started at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m., she was calling to the manager's office. And why did I do that? Bro, my brain stopped working. She was calling to the manager's office, and then the manager was there, and this like illegal chick was there, and the manager told that you are terminated effective immediately. And she left the room to get her belongings, my mentor's belongings. And that legal chick was like, we can't tell anything to you. And then the manager came with her belongings, and they're like, yeah, we have to escort you out. And that's it. Her job was done. I really hope my fast is not broken by me swearing, but like just to emphasize the point. What the fuck, right? Like what the actual hell? Like my mentor, like she was working at this place for like I think 4 or 5 months, and they just like one day they just tell her, yeah, you're terminated, and they don't give her any reason for it. Isn't that fucked? Like towards the end of the meeting, I told her, hey, thank you for telling me that story. I'll use it against my dad someday. Give me a sec. Yeah, I'll use it against my dad someday. And she's like, wait, I don't understand that. And I'm like, no, it's just for different reasons. And basically by that, what I meant by that is that all these dumbasses, my dad, Salim uncle, Hashim uncle, fucking retards. They're like, oh, masters करना है, bachelors करना है, job ढूंढना है, masters नहीं करे कोई कैसे, like even Farzana auntie's voice in my head, and when I told her like last year, but it's like नहीं bachelors कैसे करना, bachelors करना, bachelors कैसे नहीं masters करना. It's like all of these fucking retards, like fuck. How do they not understand like these jobs are more like jobs don't give you that security. People think that, oh, you have a job, you have like cushy job, you have a cushy life. Like jobs don't give you security for jack shit, man. Anybody can just like drop you off like that, like so easily, just like the story that I just said. And these people, they don't get that. They still want us to do the entire, beta degree chahiye, beta job chahiye, and all that fucking nonsense. I'll just use the story to my dad. I'll tell him, it's like, you think like business or entrepreneurship is more risky. It's riskier to stay in a job because you can just be dropped dead one day and nobody will tell you why, for legal reasons. It's just fucked, man. Like all of this is so fucked. Like I told her that housing prices are up, there are no jobs. Like she herself told the job market is like absolute garbage in Canada right now. I told her, yeah, housing prices are up, no jobs. I've entered Canada at a really wonderful time. It's like that's what everybody comes here for. It's like nobody has that sense of taking life into their own hands. Everybody is like, oh my god, they won't give me the job and all that fucking bullshit. And the reason I'm so anxious about it right now is because I have to get that job at some point to get my permanent residence and to get my citizenship over here. And that's the most fucked thing. That's why I can't go all in on my entrepreneurship and not give a shit about this bachelor's degree or any of the job experience or internships and all that volunteer fucking nonsense. The reason I can't do that is because I have to go into this corporate culture for a bit, for like a few years. I have to, in order to like get these goals of having a permanent residence and all that. But I'm just scared now. It's like I'm in the greater scale of life. It's like right now in the smaller scale, I told you I can't be on self-improvement and I can't be outside self-improvement. I can't be watching Netflix and all that, eating junk food. I either am completely in on self-improvement or completely not. That's like the small scale. Like on the large scale, it's like I can't, for the long run, I can't be in a job and on my entrepreneurship at the same time. And like I know at some point I have to, and for most entrepreneurs, that was their life until they hit it as a businessman, as an entrepreneur. And like I will have to go through that suffering for like a very large amount, probably 2 years, 3 years of my life, because not everything is going to come in your lap, right? I'll have to struggle, wake up at 4 a.m, do my business work, and then go to a job 9 to 5, and then come back and then go to the gym and all that. Like I'll have to struggle a lot in the next 3 to 4 years. But just like getting a job thing, it's just I know nobody gives a shit. Everybody is like, go in on self improvement. Don't be a pussy. Get the job. Do it anyway and all that nonsense. But these are the things that are not in one's hands. That's the point, right, of entrepreneurship. It's to take control in your own hands. You can't control if someone gives you a job. Bro, I've been jobless for the past like 1.5 years. I've applied to Indeed 20, 30, 70, 80 jobs. None of them ever called back. And imagine, I just can't imagine the lives of people whose livelihood depends on this. My uncles, my cousins, they are always like the slut in the corporate sense, right? Because if they don't wag their tail like a fucking dog to their boss, terminated. That's why I want to become an entrepreneur. I want to take control in my own hands. I want to know that if something goes wrong, it's because of me, and that means that I can change it. In the job, if they don't like you, you're gone. It's that simple, and it's that easy for them. It's just fucked. The entire system is fucked. And this is how people spend like 40, 50 years of their life running behind shit just so that they can survive. And I surely don't want to be one of those fuckers. And I won't. Yeah. Hope that opened your eyes a bit.